In the vast tapestry of our world, the concept of danger is often painted with broad, dramatic strokes. We conjure images of formidable predators, like the venomous strike of a snake, or the immense destructive power of a tsunami crashing upon a helpless shore. These are without question, potent and immediate threats. Yet the true nature of danger is far more complex, a subtle and multifaceted force. It can be the silent, oppressive heat of a sun-scorched desert, the invisible poison seeping from the earth, or the deep-seated instability that grows from human conflict and desperation. Danger wears many masks. It can be the air you breathe, the ground beneath your feet, or the societal structures that crumble around you. It is a force of nature, but it is also, increasingly, a product of human hands. In this journey, we will explore the places where this force is at its most concentrated, where the very act of existence is a daily struggle against overwhelming odds. We will traverse the globe to uncover the 10 most dangerous places on our planet, each a unique crucible of risk and resilience. We will look beyond the headlines and into the heart of these locations to understand the intricate interplay of factors that make them so perilous. From the unyielding power of the natural world to the tragic consequences of human action, we will see how life, in its infinite tenacity, still finds a way to endure. It is a sobering, yet vital exploration of our world's most extreme frontiers. With all that's said and done, let's begin, shall we? Our journey begins in North America, in a place whose name serves as a stark warning, Death Valley. Here the sun does not merely warm, it attacks, with a relentless, suffocating intensity. This is a land of extremes, holding the record for the highest air temperature ever reliably recorded on Earth. A staggering 56.7 degrees Celsius. The ground itself can reach temperatures hot enough to cook an egg, making every step a gamble against severe burns and dehydration. Life here is a constant search for shade and water, a desperate flight from the searing heat. But the danger is not solely in the heat. The valley's unique geography creates a volatile climate. As the sun sets, the scorching temperatures can plummet dramatically, bringing a biting, unexpected cold that can catch the unprepared off guard, leading to hypothermia. And when the rains do come, they are rarely gentle. Sudden violent storms can unleash flash floods, transforming the dry, cracked earth into a raging torrent of water and debris, capable of sweeping away vehicles and reshaping the landscape in minutes. It is this combination of brutal heat, bitter cold, and flash floods, along with a history of mysterious disappearances, that makes Death Valley a place of profound and unforgiving peril. We travel now across the Pacific to the coast of Australia, and to an island that appears at first glance to be a paradise. Fraser Island, the world's largest sand island, boasts pristine white beaches, lush rainforest growing miraculously from the sand, and crystal, clear, freshwater lakes. It is a place of breathtaking beauty, a siren's call to travelers. But beneath this idyllic veneer lies a web of dangers, a complex ecosystem where every creature has evolved to survive, often through deadly means. Its isolation has created a unique and uniquely hazardous environment. The island's wild inhabitants are a primary source of this danger. The undergrowth is home to some of Australia's most venomous snakes and spiders, their presence a constant hidden threat. The island's iconic dingoes, while beautiful, are not domesticated dogs. They are wild predators and have been known to attack humans with tragic consequences. But the peril is not confined to the land. The surrounding waters, so invitingly blue, are patrolled by sharks and deadly box jellyfish. The ocean currents are notoriously strong and unpredictable, making swimming a life-threatening risk. Fraser Island is a potent reminder that in the wild, beauty and danger are often two sides of the same coin. In the highlands of Cameroon, West Africa, lies a body of water that holds a deep, dark secret. Lake Nyos sits within the crater of an inactive volcano, its serene surface belying the immense and volatile power contained within its depths. Deep beneath the water, magma releases carbon dioxide, which dissolves and accumulates under immense pressure, turning the lake into a ticking time bomb. For centuries, this gas remained trapped, a silent, invisible threat building slowly, layer by layer, in the cold, deep water at the bottom of the lake. Then, on the 21st of August, 1986, the unthinkable happened. A landslide, or perhaps another geological event, triggered a catastrophic release. A massive cloud of over a cubic kilometer of carbon dioxide gas erupted from the lake, heavier than air. It hugged the ground and flowed silently down into the surrounding valleys. It displaced all the oxygen in its path, suffocating an estimated 1,700 people and thousands of livestock in their sleep. Today, degassing pipes have been installed to vent the gas safely, but the risk remains. Lake Nyos is a chilling example of how the Earth's own geological processes can create one of the most insidious and deadly natural phenomena imaginable. We now turn from dangers forged by nature to those created by humankind. In West Africa, the nation of Burkina Faso finds itself caught in a maelstrom of instability and violence. This landlocked country, rich in culture and history, is now one of the epicenters of extremist violence sweeping across the Sahel region. Terrorist groups and armed militants carry out frequent attacks, targeting civilians, security forces, and schools, creating a pervasive atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Travel to large parts of the country is now considered exceptionally dangerous. The peril here extends far beyond the immediate threat of violence. The ongoing conflict has crippled the nation's infrastructure and created a dire humanitarian crisis. Millions have been displaced from their homes, and access to basic necessities like food, water, and healthcare is severely limited. Decades of underdevelopment are compounded by the current crisis, with low literacy rates and a fragile education system leaving a generation of young people with little hope for the future. In Burkina Faso, the danger is not a single event, but a chronic condition of poverty, conflict, and systemic collapse that threatens the very fabric of society. Our focus remains on human-made dangers as we travel to the sprawling megacity of Karachi in Pakistan. With a population of over 15 million people, it is a vibrant, chaotic, and dynamic hub of commerce and culture. But this immense urban expanse is also wrestling with deeply entrenched problems of crime and violence. For decades, Karachi has been notorious for its high rates of crime, ranging from street-level muggings and carjackings to more organized and sinister activities. The sheer size and density of the city can make it a bewildering and dangerous place for the unwary. Political instability and ethnic tensions have often boiled over into violence on the streets. Furthermore, the city has been a target for terrorist organizations, with bombings and targeted attacks creating a climate of unpredictability. Kidnapping for ransom, targeting both locals and foreigners, is a significant and terrifying threat. While authorities have made efforts to improve the security situation, many foreign governments still issue strong travel advisories, warning their citizens of the substantial risks. In Karachi, the dangers are not in the wilderness but woven into the very fabric of the urban environment, a constant negotiation of risk in a city that never sleeps. Once, the name Acapulco conjured images of Hollywood glamour, of luxury resorts, cliff divers, and sun-drenched beaches frequented by the international elite. It was the jewel of Mexico's Pacific coast, a symbol of paradise. But that glittering past has been overshadowed by a dark and violent present. In recent years, this legendary resort city has become one of the most dangerous places in Mexico, a battleground for ruthless drug cartels fighting for control of lucrative trafficking routes and local drug markets. The violence is not confined to shadowy back alleys. It frequently spills out into public view, even in tourist areas. Extortion, kidnapping, and shootouts have become tragically commonplace. The city's homicide rate has, at times, been among the highest in the world. The very institutions meant to protect citizens and tourists have been compromised, with widespread corruption plaguing the police and local government, leaving many feeling they have nowhere to turn for safety. Acapulco's story is a heartbreaking transformation, a paradise lost to the corrosive and brutal realities of the drug war. We journey now to the Arabian Peninsula, to one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Sana'a, the capital of Yemen, is a place of extraordinary beauty and history. Its old city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a labyrinth of ancient multi-storied tower houses, decorated with intricate geometric patterns, a testament to centuries of unique architectural genius. For millennia, it stood as a crossroads of culture and trade, but today, this ancient jewel is at the heart of a devastating war. Yemen is in the grip of a brutal and protracted civil war, and Sana'a has been subjected to frequent airstrikes, shelling, and ground conflict. The danger to human life is acute and constant. Civilians are killed and injured daily, and the collapse of infrastructure has led to widespread famine and the outbreak of diseases like cholera. Beyond the immediate human tragedy, the war poses an existential threat to the city's priceless heritage. Airstrikes have already destroyed or damaged many of its ancient buildings, threatening to erase thousands of years of history from the face of the earth. In Sana'a, both the present and the past are under siege. In Central America, the city of San Pedro Sula in Honduras has earned a grim and unwelcome reputation. For several years, it held the title of the world's most violent city outside of a war zone. While the homicide rate has seen some decline, it remains exceptionally high, a stark indicator of the deep-seated problems plaguing the city. This is not a place of open warfare, but one of pervasive, grinding violence that permeates every level of society. The danger here is a daily reality for its citizens. The primary drivers of this violence are powerful street gangs, known as maras, and drug trafficking organizations that exert brutal control over entire neighborhoods. Extortion is rampant, and failure to pay can be a death sentence. Endemic poverty and a lack of economic opportunities provide a fertile recruiting ground for these criminal enterprises, creating a vicious cycle of violence. Corruption within the police and judiciary means that crimes often go unpunished, fostering a climate of impunity. For many, the only escape is to flee, making San Pedro Sula a major point of origin for migrant caravans heading north, a desperate exodus from a city defined by fear. Our penultimate location is a place where the danger is invisible, silent, and will persist for thousands of years. On April 26, 1986, reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine exploded, releasing a catastrophic amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere. It was the worst nuclear disaster in history, a moment that sent a plume of poison drifting across Europe and changed our relationship with nuclear energy forever. The immediate area was evacuated, creating a vast exclusion zone, a ghost city and surrounding lands abandoned to the elements. Today, more than 3 decades later, the zone remains one of the most radioactive places on Earth. While a massive new confinement structure has been built over the ruined reactor to contain the remaining material, the soil, the water, and the plant life are still deeply contaminated. Entering the zone without authorization or proper protection is incredibly hazardous, as exposure to radiation hotspots can cause severe long-term health problems, including cancer. Nature has begun to reclaim the abandoned city of Pripyat, but it is a wounded, poisoned reclamation. Chernobyl is a permanent, chilling monument to the terrible power we have unleashed, a danger that will outlive us all. Our final destination is a city that has become synonymous with chaos and conflict for decades, Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia. Situated on the beautiful coastline of the Indian Ocean, its potential is overshadowed by a near-constant state of instability. Following the collapse of the central government in 1991, the city plunged into a brutal civil war fought between rival clan warlords. This power vacuum created the conditions for anarchy, famine, and the rise of extremism, turning the city into a battlefield. Today, while a fragile government is in place, the primary threat comes from the terrorist group Al-Shabaab. The group carries out frequent and deadly attacks, including car bombings, suicide attacks, and targeted assassinations against government officials, security forces, and civilians. Beyond the threat of terrorism, the general security situation remains volatile, with high levels of violent crime. For years, the waters off its coast were the global epicenter of modern piracy, adding another layer of danger to the region. Mogadishu is a city striving for peace, but it remains a place where survival is a daily uncertainty, a testament to the devastating and long-lasting consequences of state collapse. Our journey through the world's most dangerous places comes to an end. We have seen the raw, untamable power of nature in the furnace of Death Valley and the deceptive waters of Fraser Island. We have witnessed the silent, invisible threats that lurk beneath a placid lake and seep from the poisoned ground of a nuclear catastrophe. And we have confronted the devastating consequences of human conflict, from the cartel-ruled streets of Acapulco to the war-torn heart of ancient Sana'a and the enduring chaos of Mogadishu. These places are not mere curiosities. They are stark reminders of the fragility of our existence and the complex interplay of forces that shape our world. They show us that danger is not always a dramatic, singular event, but can be a slow, creeping process of environmental decay, societal collapse, or systemic violence. They challenge our perceptions of safety and force us to acknowledge the difficult realities faced by millions of people and countless ecosystems across the globe. Each location tells a story of peril, but also one of extraordinary adaptation and endurance. Yet, in even the most hostile of these environments, life persists. Nature reclaims abandoned cities, communities rebuild in the aftermath of disaster, and the human spirit demonstrates a remarkable capacity for resilience in the face of unimaginable hardship. To understand these dangerous places is not to fear them from a distance, but to better understand our planet, our societies, and ultimately, ourselves. It is a call for greater awareness, compassion, and a renewed commitment to safeguarding both our natural world and our shared humanity.